Martin County on TV, talking business.
Hello, I'm Ned Koppen, President of the Fairmont Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today on Talking Business on Martin County on TV. Our guests today are from the Martin County Fair Board, and I'll let them introduce themselves. Welcome, gentlemen.
I'm Robbin, Celander, President of the Fair Board.
And I'm Steve Pomerenke, Vice President.
So, Martin County Fair, it's really important to us. It's really a big deal in our community, but it's a big deal statewide. It's the other big fair. In reference to the state fair, tell us a little bit about the history of the Martin County Fair.
So the Martin County Fair, this is actually the second site that we were at. If you go back in 1965, we moved from the the old location where the mall is at.
Right.
That's where we were at, and that was sold to them, and we purchased ground out there where we're presently at now, and that move was done in 1965.
Did you set that sale up, Robbin?
I did not. That was I was 6 months old then. So.
And we are fortunate. We own 91 acres, so we do have a sizable chunk of land to be able to have the fairgrounds on.
Tell us a little bit about the ownership of the fair, how it operates, how your board operates. Just give us a quick overview of that, maybe.
Well, one thing that's interesting about the Martin County Fair as compared to other fairs in Minnesota is that we are owned by the Martin County Fair. The fairgrounds is. And most county fairs in Minnesota are owned by the county. Some may be owned by the city, but I would say most of them in Minnesota are owned by the county. And we're kind of unique that way. We don't have exact figures, but we think there are only 3 or 4 other fairs like that in Minnesota that are actually owned by the fair itself and not owned by the county. So that's unique, the way the fair operates.
Sure.
It operates like any other county fair, but I guess I would say our funding is a little bit different because we're not owned by the county.
Now, the fair is actually a nonprofit or a charitable organization, and that's really just a business tax designation. But it does make it so that anyone in our community can be part of the fair, donate to the fair, and that's a charitable donation for them. Correct?
Martin County Fair is a 501c3, so we, any donations to the Martin County Fair are tax deductible, and we also have an endowment that we started for the Martin County Fair, and we've had a couple very sizable donations to our endowment, and again, that's all tax deductible. That has really helped us for the future. I mean, what we hope to have in the future is this endowment fund that we can use the interest off of that money to do various projects on the fairgrounds, because any of the projects that we do are basically put together by donor money. Sponsorships that we've gotten from, we do get some county money and we do get some county support, but because it's not county owned, we are doing a lot of fundraising, for any of the things that we do at the Martin County Fair, and that's really what keeps us viable and has put the fair at the level that it's at.
So it sounds to me like even though the fair is a week of in August each year, it's really, as board members, it's kind of a year-round job, evidently, through fundraising and planning. Tell us a little bit about how that works.
That's right, Ned. It is kind of a year-long project. Basically, we're planning for the fair, but we also have so many more activities that we use the fairgrounds for. In the summertime, we probably schedule 8 to 10 weddings out there a year that a lot of people don't realize.
Really?
Yeah, and just because the Martin County Arena is big enough that you can house, if you have a wedding of 300 to 400 people, you have plenty of room in there, and it's an insulated facility, and so we've picked up more and more weddings all the time, we had New Way Co-op use it the other night for their appreciation supper. And then the other big thing that we've been using it for the last 3 years is the Mile, which is the Minnesota Youth Livestock Expo. And
that's become a big thing.
That has just become huge for our community. I don't think people realize what that does for our community. We have over 1,700 exhibitors that come to that just in Martin County. That's not counting Jackson. And all the hotels are foot-filled here. In fact, they use Blue Earth, they use Spirit Lake. And so they come use our fairgrounds and show livestock, and it's just a great way to promote Fairmont and bring people to Fairmont.
And that's a relatively new thing. 2-3 years, and it's grown and gotten big really quickly.
Yeah, the the Minnesota Youth Livestock Expo actually started in 2020. When the state fair was canceled, a group of us got together and decided that we really needed to do something if we could. And I've been on the board for 26 years, and we've got a fair board of 15 people that are extremely receptive to doing things like that, and really know that the fairgrounds need to be used as a vehicle to bring people to Fairmont. And I really thought that our fair board would go along with it, so I called a few people up and told them the idea that I had, and I, along with Kent Teesey from Lake Crystal, are co-chairman of the mile. And it really, and we've got a tremendous set of people on our committee that have a lot of varying skills. Kent and I definitely don't have the social media skills and some of the technical knowledge that is needed to put on a show like that. So we have other people that do that part of it. We just got, and a lot of the people on the committee are people that we've worked with at the state fair, because both Kent and I have been working with the beef show up at the state fair for over 20 years together, and known each other for a long time. And the other people that are on the committee, it's kind of the same situation, and that's how we got the group together. And we have about, we have 5 different species that show. The hogs or the swine are over in Jackson. The other 4 species are here in Fairmont, because we just couldn't handle everything at one location. But we probably have between 30 and 35 people on kind of the core committee. We have an executive committee of about 6 or 7, but we have a core committee of about 35 people that handle all the different species. And then we have a lot of other donors too, a lot of other volunteers, because it's all volunteer people that work on the mile. And that's kind of how it started. And
it sounds like another great event that kind of happened due to circumstances a couple of years ago, and now will probably continue on, and it's a great part of the fairgrounds, maybe, right?
Yeah. It's a good way to use the fairgrounds to promote Fairmont, and it's not a hard project for the fair board itself, because basically once we're set up for the mile, we're pretty much set up for our fair. So it kind of leads us in, and it kind of is a trial run for our fair of things that need to be done that we maybe didn't think about. So It's worked out really well.
Essentially, we're getting the fairgrounds ready for the fair a month early.
Yeah.
And we have the mile, and then we've got about a month, and then the county fair.
Well, let's talk about the fair a little bit. Mm-hmm. Every year, 1 week a year. This year in 2022, give us the dates and a little bit of a rundown.
Our dates this year are August 15th through the 21st. We start the fair off on Tuesday night we're bringing bull riding to the fairgrounds. So it's just strictly bull riding. It's not a rodeo, but it's strictly bull riding, and there's like 35 to 40 competitors. And we're going to hold that in Keatzer Arena on Tuesday night.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, It's something different. And then Wednesday night is country singer Adam Doliak. He's an up-and-coming star. Thursday night is Johnny Holmes, always popular and fun to be for the crowd. Friday night in the arena, in Martin County Arena, is the White Sidewalls. And then, of course, also on Friday night, it's always a big staple is the races at the racetrack. So we try to do a couple different things that night. And then Saturday night, we're all looking forward to it. We've got Blackhawk coming to Martin County Fairgrounds. So
that's a great lineup.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, I bet you are. How about other events at the fair? What else can we look forward to?
The main thing that I do at the fair is I take care of a lot of the livestock shows, and we have a good lineup of livestock shows again this year. Nothing really new, but it's a pretty strong lineup overall if you like watching livestock shows. On top of all the different 4-H shows that they typically have at a county fair, we also have a regional 4-H and FFA show for hogs, sheep, goats, and cattle. I mean, so we've got 4 different species that we have a regional 4-H and FFA livestock show, and that's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have the 26th annual Kim Chong Classic. That'll be on Saturday afternoon. We have, and that's a steer and heifer show, cattle show. Then we also have the Minnesota State Hampshire Sheep Show, and that will be Saturday morning at 9 o'clock in the livestock show arena. We have our beef carcass show, and this is the 23rd annual beef carcass show. That's on Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock. I think that pretty well. We do have on Thursday is our FFA show, and that's just the Martin County FFA show. So we have a 4-H and FFA regional show, and then we have a Martin County FFA show where just Martin County people can show at that particular show, and that's on Thursday in the morning. I think that pretty well covers the livestock shows.
The fair is a great opportunity for people of all ages, families, but what you guys have just described, it's a great chance for our youth from ag families and ag programs. It's a big deal for them in the summer, and a chance to engage with each other and different programs.
We probably need to mention, we have our carnival. We have family fun shows that comes, and we're very fortunate to have them. And then we also have the Ninja Warriors coming back this year, and I know that was real popular last year. If anybody watches the Ninja Warriors on TV, it's very similar to that. And the good thing about that, it's free. It's there for the kids to play on. So those are a couple of the other things that for the kids, the carnival and the Ninja Warriors and.
Well, and you touched on something, Robbin, and we think about what is the entertainment and what is the ticket cost and what can I afford to do. You guys have a lot of free things at the fair as well, correct?
That's right. Once you buy your ticket to get in the gate, everything is free after that. Obviously you have to pay for your food if you're going to buy food at some of the different stands, but other than that, all the entertainment is free. And most days. There are 2 days that are different. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are all $8. Saturday is $10, and Sunday is $5. And I think one thing that we need to talk about is that the fair really is a well-rounded. It's not just livestock. It's not just entertainment. It's not just the carnival. It's not just food. It's not just booths that are in or exhibit booths that are in the. Martin County Arena and Bank Midwest building. It's a combination of all those things. So we try to have a well-rounded group of events that everyone is going to like. And there's something for everyone at the Martin County Fair.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. And that's why the fair is so big and successful here in Martin County in our community, because there is something for everybody, and families can come out, and whether it's little kids all the way up to grandpa and grandma, we all have something to do there.
Yeah,
that's right.
You talk about just a couple other little things. The pork cook-off. I know
I know a little bit about that with the Chamber of Commerce. We're part of that.
They help with that. So, and then the other one that's really been huge for us the last 3 years is our beer and bacon on Saturday. It's grown. We sell 500 tickets, and it will sell out. It's very, very popular, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, those are, believe it or not, 2 big events that celebrate the pork industry in Martin County. And that's fairly intentional, but it's a lot of fun too. And I know both events have been successful now, and they'll be sold out again this year for sure.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else that we should talk about with this year's fair that we haven't touched on already?
The best value for you is a season pass. Our season passes are $20, and basically, if you come for 2.5 days, it's paid for. And I just want to say that's probably it is that is your best value, and come out and enjoy the fair. The different foods, for $20 you can come out there and have supper 3 or 4 nights. So I just want to make sure that people are aware of that.
So whenever I'm looking for information about the fair, I go to your guys' website. And are there other ways that people can find out more about the fair or other places to go, or is the website the best place?
Oh, the website is probably the best place to go. Hopefully, our premium book is always published by the Photo Press, and hopefully everyone that receives the Photo Press got a premium book. And the premium book is a wealth of knowledge. That has that has everything that's going to be going on as far as schedules and how to enter for the fair if you would like to exhibit at the fair, all kinds of different things. So hopefully people have gotten the premium book, but there are other places where you can pick up premium books too. We got various banks that have premium books. I don't even know all the different places that we have premium books at now.
Yeah, it's different banks or businesses in Martin County, and also the fair office. The fair
Right.
office is basically open every day because
Extension is
Martin
there.
County Extension's there, so you can always stop out there.
It sounds like you guys have a big job on your hands coming up in a couple of weeks, and I think I would encourage everybody to come out to the fair, support the fair. It's good for our community. It's a great event. It's a lot of fun. There's something for everybody, and I'd just like to thank both of you for coming and talking to us today on Talking Business on Martin County TV.